Assalamu alaikum. I'm very happy to be here today to talk to you about Bank Alphalah's performance during 2022. 2022 has been a stellar year in terms of performance for Bank Alphalah. We have entered our 25th year of operation, and in these years we have achieved a lot, including expanding our network to around 900 branches across 200 cities in about 5 countries including Pakistan. We are also very proud of our credit rating, which we have continued to maintain or improve. Our long-term credit rating is AA+, short-term rating is A1, and our outlook continues to be stable. Amongst the key achievements, I guess the first one to mention is that we have been able to increase our market share across many different product categories. The most important ones to mention perhaps are the deposits area, where we increased our market share from 5.1% to 6%, and also home remittances, which has been the lifeblood of supporting our customers, has gone up from 14.4% to 19%. And trade area has been performing very well, where our market share has gone from 7.3% to 7.9%. Proud moment for us during 2022. We have been recognized by many different organizations for good work that we've done. Some of the more prestigious awards I can mention. The PBA awards, we got 2 awards, one for the best digital bank and the other for the best bank in housing finance. We were also recognized by ICAP, ICMAP, SAFA, PSX, and the CFA Society gave us 3 awards, one for the best investor relations, the other one for the best bank runners-up, and also the best transaction of the year. Was the Global Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Benchmark Awards, where we were able to achieve mention in 10 different awards. So the great strides that we made on market share translated into very good financial performance. Our total revenues went up by 67%, and importantly our non-markup income went up 34%, helped by fee income, which went up 35%, and FX income, which rose quite nicely under the volatility that we saw in the FX markets. Our expenses also grew in line with our strategy to invest in branches, which we opened about 100 new branches during the year. We continue to invest in technology and people, and despite these investments, we were still able to reduce our cost-to-income ratio from 58% to 50%. So deposits is the core of the activity that any bank does, and growth here is important to improve our market share. And so, as mentioned earlier, our market share grew nicely on the back of a 30.5% growth in deposits. We reached a number of 1.487 trillion. And within these overall deposits, our current account performance has been exceptional, where we grew current accounts by 32% and reached 661 billion rupees. So our lending side also performed well. We grew total loans by 9.5%, and we also were able to maintain our NPL infection ratio to 4%, which is one of the lowest in the industry, and also improved our NPL coverage to 107.6%. Our capital adequacy ratio remains strong, well above the minimum regulatory requirement. We ended the year with 13.83%. As you know, that the country was hit with the tragedy of devastating floods around August of last year, and the bank, through its chairman and the board, very generously came forward and decided to contribute in alleviating the pain and suffering of our countrymen. And the largest corporate donation of $10 million was announced. We're proud and humbled that we are participating in such an important activity, and will inshallah continue to add more to that during 2023. So the share buyback transaction that we concluded very smoothly at the end of the year meant that we bought back 200 million shares from the market. And this was the first share buyback in the banking sector. It is also the largest share buyback transaction in the stock exchange so far. And it leads the way for adding value for shareholders, for ourselves and others as well to follow. The board decided to announce an interim cash dividend of 2.5 rupees per share, and that takes the total dividend for the year to 5 rupees per share. So we created our strategy for 5 years in 2020, and we continue to follow that strategy religiously. The key elements of that strategy are being followed, and we've just spoken about some of the results. The first pillar of that strategy is to gain market share. And market share we have been gaining across all the key elements of our business. So that we will continue to do in the years to come. And the second key pillar is that of trying to become the most convenient and the best transactional bank in the country. And that means that we will continue to add ease and convenience what we offer customers in terms of their transacting capabilities. And that includes trade, and that includes payments, and that includes the whole range of different activities that customers do. So we have made significant progress in that regard, and we will continue to push that. The third key element, which is central to everything that we do, is to build a culture that is uniquely Bank Alpha, and also brings together different pieces of what we are wanting to be, which is we want to be a one bank, one team, not siloed. We have worked on that and really brought different parts of the bank together to achieve a common goal. The second part of the cultural journey is to ensure that we are focused on the customer. And of course, all of that translates into being a good corporate citizen for Pakistan. The fourth key pillar of our strategy is to continue to invest in technology and digital capabilities. The fifth and final pillar is that we want to build partnerships and strengthen partnerships that we already have. And in this regard, some of the companies that we already have within the ambit of the Alpha brand, we are looking to strengthen further, which is insurance, asset management and brokerage. But we have, over the last few years, started building new partnerships, particularly in the area of fintech. And so at this point in time, we are working with about 150 different fintechs and helping them grow and using them to help us grow ourselves as well. So in the end, I'd just like to reiterate that Bank Alpha continues to be on a strong path, a strong journey forward. We continue to be focused on adding value to our customers, to our shareholders, to our staff and to Pakistan. We have been able to contribute whenever required, and 2023 will require us to be more resilient because we are facing difficult times as a country. We will have to play our role responsibly, and inshallah the path that the board has set for us will ensure that while we are continuing on the path of our strategic direction, that we also continue to focus on making sure that our customers are able to survive these difficult times and then grow inshallah into the future. Bank Alpha will be the partner of choice for our customers inshallah.